I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is an AI, really?
Oh boy.
A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way.
Oddly relevant to the most recent expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, which I won't go into further detail on due to spoilers.
They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists.
That's an interesting way to say that she died.
Yeah, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son Arvin to accept.
Which is probably why the AI didn't reveal any of this until now.
The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call ancient Pokemon.
It would be interesting if there had been a crossover between this and Legends Arceus, where, like, something like this just popped up in Hisui. You know, that one came out a few years before this, and I guess they were pretty much done with that game by the time this came out.
Well, you can get the Hisuian forms in this, can't you?
Quite a lot of them, yes. Not all of them, I don't think.
Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming.
Especially if a whole bunch of them find the Herba Mystica.
Indeed. I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Entom. You have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. Okay. I'm down for it. I appreciate your willingness to help.
Like I said, it's not going to be as easy as just hitting the off switch. Welcome to the coolest room in the game.
Ooh. There's the machine.
Looks a lot like the Avengers time machine.
A little bit. Jarvis, send out the Pokemon. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Oh boy. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book.
Oh, it's a good thing we have that.
Yes, it is very like the Professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. She loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue.
Pulls out a gun.
If you try to stop the machine, yeah, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region.
Well, if you're based on Gita, then you ain't any good.
Yeah. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal. You got it. Will you place the Scarlet book on the pedestal? Yes.
Well, let's think about it for a little while.
ID confirmed. Professor Sada. Access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait.
Installing Windows 11.
No, don't! Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Anton. AI Sada switching to sleep mode. Activating offense protocols.
If you take offense to this, you're cringe.
Oh. The greatest spin of all. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Oh boy, here we go.
This is what I was talking about when I said the context of everything is going to make it. So even if you know the spoiler, it's still great. This thing, Slitherwing.
Interesting.
Obviously based on Volcarona, but it's not fire type.
I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. This tune was also done by Toby Fox, I believe. Not very effective, huh?
Nope. Like I said, it's not a fire type, it's bug fighting.
Interesting. This is the power the Ancient Past holds. Splendid, isn't it?
Not really, you didn't do very much.
There we go, that's more like it. Now this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses?
Just because I'm here.
Are you from the ancient time, Spur?
Maybe.
That would explain why so much of your information is not correct or out of date.
That's just because I'm a dumbass.
He's out of line, but he's right. So you have a shiny one of those, you said?
Yep, shiny Slitherwing and Fluttermane.
Brute Bonnet, I will switch. Yeah, this sounds like an Undertale or a Deltarune song.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Wormsicle.
Have you played either of those games?
No, it's... by the time I even remotely knew they existed, it was like beyond the internet memeing everything, and it kind of just, you know, it's kind of that thing of everyone wants you to play it, but it's just too late to get into it.
That's not true at all. I think you'd enjoy it. Ooh, I like a lay motif coming back. But why? For the lulz, of course. Screamtail.
Definitely swap, because that fairy is going to kill your dragon.
What type was it again?
Fairy Psychic. So, weak to Ghost and Steel.
You got it.
Fighting is also weak to Fairy, so you gotta hope you're faster here, which you almost certainly will be.
Goku, the reliable partner. Man, we're like, well, that's how I was recording this anyway, a week or so off from Daima and Sparking Zero. A new era of Dragon Ball is upon us. Just a shame that its creator couldn't be here to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, and surprisingly this thing was faster than you. I guess it doesn't have the downside of Jigglypuff.
Enjoy my fist! My powered up fist!
That's twice now they've survived with basically 1 HP. Nice.
Okay, I'll start, jeez. Yeah, this is a good final boss theme. Fluttermane.
Ghost and Steel would be good.
Ghost and Steel, okay.
think maybe poison. I don't remember if poison is not very effective against ghosts. That's an interaction that I don't see a lot.
This is what my hammer was made for.
Okay, well that's not great.
It's alright. No stab. Oh, son of a bitch. Wait, we're a physical attacker. Never mind. No surviving that one. Sandy Sharks.
My favorite Paradox Mon.
What do you think, Spur?
Ground or water or grass. Ice would also be good, I think.
I want to get as many of my Pokemon out here as possible. Yo. Rockstar Magneton. Good.
This thing is electric and ground. It doesn't have any steel typing.
Not bad, not bad.
You're gonna die if you take another one of those earth powers, though.
Barry did its part. What do you reckon, Spur?
Energy ball.
Hell yeah, baby. No crit for you.
Great Tusk is up next. Oh, okay. We're going for this. Alright. This is... I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, because it's a tough one. It's Dragon Dark.
Well, okay. Not since Hydration have we seen such a typing. I mean, we probably have, but that's the one that comes to mind. Everything is proceeding within my expectation. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. Yep, there's Salamence.
And it's very similar to Mega Salamence.
The booster energy was used up. Huh? Oh.
The Paradox Mons all have abilities that give it, like, super boosts whenever they use a booster energy. Yep, that's very unfortunate. Fairy, because it's going to be 4 times weak to Fairy.
Well, Sada, I hope you can tank this next hit.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of thought it would have that. Please survive. Nope.
Well, now we play the ancient game of juggling Pokemon while we throw max revives at the ones we need.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so who should we go with next, Bar?
Necky's going to do nothing here, so if you want a turn to heal...
Yes. Oh, this is our last Pokemon. I got a max revive.
1 left.
Now we just have to hope we can survive just one earthquake.
Yeah, for real though. Come on, Senna.
Oh!
There we go! Let's hope this does enough damage.
Yeah!
It did!
Best girl.
On Monolith Day, Senna is the winner.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Impossible! You know, you have a Koraidon. Oh, I'm bound by the 6 Pokemon rule. Oh, jeez. And Tom.
Oh, it's about time you guys showed up. Wow, the lighting in here, though.
Hey, you kind of missed all the action. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really?
He already knew.
Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... She has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown.
Oh, that's not helping.
So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone so long. Oh, the... Mom? Security system failure. Security system failure. Sorry, didn't mean to bump it at this dramatic moment. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on now? Is there another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. Oh. Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID.
Yep, that's why I said that thing that we read back in the lab was going to be important.
What? I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run! What the F is going on?
All of our Pokeballs are now worthless. Our Pokemon can't be sent out.
Is there another battle?
There is.
Oh.
You didn't think it was over, did you?
You are challenged by the... Oh, that's so cool.
That's so fucking cool.
That's like fucking Supreme and the end in Frontiers Final Horizons.
Oh, I love this ending so much.
Nah, bitch. Tara, stop doing that. Koraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. Fucking raw. You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field.
Idiot.
It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we supposed to battle, even? Your Pokeballs are locked, you can't switch Pokemon. Yeah, some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can't get them open. You can't battle without... I told you twice already. That's totally cheating, and you call yourself an adult? I'm not even going to say anything this time. Running away would put everyone else in danger.
There's a clue for you on the Pokemon screen.
On the Pokemon screen, you say? Oh. Swap in.
Yeah, let's go. Because this Pokeball was registered to Professor Sada.
It's now or never, Koraidon. I need you to unleash that source.
By the power of Sandwich!
He's magnificent.
Koraidon's getting a magical girl transformation sequence.
Oh yeah.
And he's fabulous!
Not too dissimilar from the champion theme in Gen 7. Yeah, go cry yourself. Orichalcum Pulse. Interesting. But I can do that too! The user transforms and crashes into the ground. Sure, why not?
Okay, well, we can't use status moves, but you weren't going to anyway. Such a cool attack animation.
It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Koraidon. You got this.
You got this, Sonic.
You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Not very effective, bitch.
Neither is ours.
Bitch. Terror Blast. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Interesting. I don't have Bulk Up.
No, this one definitely has a different set of moves.
I am no longer being taunted. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Entom. And again. The data says I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation upon which my dream may be built. Ooh. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Ooh, nice. Well, before we do anything, I actually don't know if you can lose this battle.
Would you like me to tell you?
Go for it.
You're pretty much guaranteed to win. I think Koraidon will always survive with 1 HP.
This doesn't look good. Obviously not listening to Spar, though. RPGs do this a lot, where you have a really hard, like, penultimate form, and then the final one is just, like, pure spectacle.
I mean, it's good spectacle.
Yeah. And you don't want to kind of, like, make it anticlimactic, so you give a little bit of challenge.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You make it appear challenging.
I mean, I didn't know that was the case until I read it on the wiki, so you definitely don't feel that, you know, when you're actually doing the thing.
Ha! I think not! Show me you won't be pushed around. Time to terrestrialize and get in some super effective hits. You got it. Ooh, dragon.
Yep, which means our Terror Blast is Dragon type. I think if you take too many turns, it does this automatically just to finish the battle.
Enjoy the fireworks.
I'm a fire in my laser.
Oh boy. You got nothing.
And now it has the weighted turn to recover from that.
Way ahead of you, Nimona.
We just did.
Goodbye. This territory is mine. Oh shit. Didn't program that into it, did you? You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. PPP for short.
And now, Giratina. No, wait.
You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original Professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived.
Who could have ever battled against someone using healing items?
Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own paths may have been, I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Entom. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom.
This is the AI talking more than the Professor.
The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Agagi!
In this case, I think the treasure really is the friends we made along the way, though.
Fucking bullshit. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of.
That sounds like a very bad idea.
You can't leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the Professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No? I suppose you're right. I am sorry.
The tape just rewinds.
Arvin, Koridon, and Tom. The rest of you. It is a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Mom! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu.
Bye, Jump Force Frieza.
See ya.
Yeah, so a complicated AI going back to the past sounds like a terrible idea, right?
Well, I doubt they'll survive for very long.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, machine go sleepy. How could you just go? Arvin, you okay, bud?
No!
Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know. And so I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay.
That's what therapy's for.
I guess Koridon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. It tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this. I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Entom and Koridon just saved all of Paldea.
We didn't save the frames, though.
No, we didn't. Kill the animals. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past.
Cut to AI Sada running away.
Thanks, Benny. That makes up for not having any parents right now. I mean, really, what could you say? What should we do now, Tom?
Yeah, I guess. There's nothing to say in this situation.
Well, let's start in the old dusty trail.
Yeah, we should probably go tell the director what happened, and we should probably inform the Pokemon League that we came here without permission. Huh. Gonna get in trouble for that, huh?
Hey, I stopped time-displaced Pokemon from ravaging Paldea. You're welcome. Don't see Geeta down here.
She could just cram her hair into the time machine to plug it up.
AI Sada's like, oh, didn't even consider that.
Yeah, so, sucks about your mom, right?
We'll build you a new mom out of cereal boxes. No? Okay. Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Tom, not you too. We'll walk this path together, for our future awaits. Yeah, it is a little bit weird now that you can stand on 2 legs that you go back to walking on 4.
Yeah, so you can switch Koraidon between its riding form and its battle form. Once you get back into the game proper, at least.
Okie dokie. Oh boy. Hello, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, this sure is a song.
It's so funny that one of the mods for this game, when you play on emulator, is to take this song out of the credits. I don't mind. I like that other song he did. I'm not sure if it is actually this one that was released, I think, shortly before or after Scarlet was released.
I wouldn't know. I think this is the only one of his songs that I have ever heard.
Miles away. Yeah, I have heard this. I like this one.
I definitely liked it when I first got to the credits as well. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then I think someone mentioned, but it's Ed Sheeran, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
Celestial, that's the name of the song. So, Pokemon Scarlet. We did it, Spa. It took us 2 years to get to the friggin' thing, but we have done it.
And less than 2 months to play through the whole game, I think.
Indeed so. But it will play out a little bit longer than that, not too long. I'm not sure if it'll go into the new year, but if it does, it does. Just more time to create new playthroughs for y'all. I enjoyed this a fair bit. The technical side of it is
laughable.
Laughable. I was going to say woeful, but laughable is, you know, a much more correct identifier. If it just ran better and it was more technically sound, this might be my favourite Pokemon game, but I cannot rank it any higher than I'm going to rank it on my media thread.
Honestly, this is my favorite Pokemon game just because of how much fun I had with it. Graphics and technical and lag, all of that aside, it's just an absolute blast to play. It's an absolute terror blast to play, even.
Thank you. Is it a dragon type?
Maybe.
But yeah, I love the different quests. I would have preferred if, you know, things scaled so you could truly do things in any order, and, you know, they just got different teams depending on where you were at the time. But I guess I can see why they went with it. Music's great, one of the best soundtracks in Pokemon. Yes, even including Ed Sheeran here. The Pokédex is a really cool selection of new mons. I like the characters a hell of a lot. Our main party was fantastic. The gym leaders are slightly forgettable, but there are a few standouts in there, like Larry.
Oh yeah, love Larry. He was my favorite gym leader and my favorite Elite Four member out of the entire series now.
Neat. So I would say I would put this at a very low 8 out of 10. I was originally gonna go for a 7, but that endgame pushed it up slightly.
It's so great. I think it's been 2 years since I played this, but I think I gave this an 8.5.
Wow.
So that sounds about right as well.
Fair enough. And it is a low 8. I'm taking into account all the technical stuff, but I had a really fun time, and now sitting here with Spar watching the credits roll, I feel satisfied.
Yeah, and the great part is there's more. Because there's post-game and there's DLC.
Oh, oink, oink, daddy, feed it to me, give me the truffles. God, why there had to be silence after that statement?
We'll be getting to those things in the coming weeks, of course.
Indeed so, Spar. Now, in the post-game, it is going to be a 3-parter. In the first part, we're going after the 4 legendaries, the ones that bring ruin. In the second part, we're going to do the Academy Ace tournament from the Ranger Academy, which requires you to go and beat all the gym leaders again, which I'm going to do in my spare time. You don't need to see that again. Then in the third part, we're going to be knocking out the rest of the classes and maxing out all our quote-unquote social links.
I really hope you don't actually mean we're doing all of them, because that is a lot. There are a lot of classes and social links left.
Well, I mean what I say, Spar.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to be sitting there reading for a long time, but hey, you know what? They've been fun, so I don't mind doing more of them.
We could go get the legendaries after the credits finish rolling, just get that out of the way.
No, it's fine.
Fair enough. Any excuse to slink off work early, I guess.
Hey, my mom's had a rough weekend, so...
I know, Spar. I know. God bless her.
I think we're approaching the end of the credits here.
Indeed we are. Let's see what awaits us beyond... Thank you, treasured friends! A very glittery way of saying, and you. Yeah.
That's a really nice end picture. I love that.
That's one for Twitter. Now saving. Feels so mundane to get back to the drudgery of school life after all of that. Calling students to the director's office. Master Entom, Miss Nimona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny.
Why is it always you four?
I don't know, Professor. God, Maggie Smith fucking died as well. Can't have shit in this house.
Ah.
Fine. Rest in peace, Professor.
Director's office.
I was going to go outside, but you know. Ha! Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you like to join us, Master Entom?
Actually, I was kind of wanting to beg off of this. I don't want to get in trouble.
Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. Oh yeah, going to like the Earth's core made me forget about school.
For real, this whole thing was school-sponsored somehow.
Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. Heh, you got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. 5 house points to Naranja. Oh, before I forget, Master Entom, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. Yeah, Master Ball.
Oh, I thought we had already received it. I guess I imagined that.
Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. That gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honour what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. I guess I'll try. Oh, well I suppose you must be rather worn out from your recent adventures.
A little bit.
And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the Professor. You have my deepest condolences. Ah, well. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out that my mom had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there.
He really got the closure he needed.
He did. That sounds like a coat, but you know what? If this is what you need, That's fine. All I know is that I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm going to enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here, and my Boston, of course.
Can't forget Doggo.
Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your mother's son. Of course, I must remind you that you've nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? You were barely in class. Anyway, and let us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Ooh, I know where we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokémon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nemona. A Pokémon battle contest, you say?
Almost like an Academy Ace tournament?
But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us, with many other school activities to keep an eye on after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help but overhear. Oh, hey.
Hair.
The Pokémon League will of course happily lend a hand in organising this contest. La Premiera? Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young up-and-coming talent.
Except for getting a good team.
A former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokémon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy.
Yeah.
Whoa, we get to battle the teachers? You compete too, right? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the scoreboard as well as of the Pokémon League.
Okay, that makes sense.
I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside all of you, but I'm afraid my schedule was already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Oh, shucks.
A lot of paperwork for these 4 rascals running into the Great Crater.
Where should I start? Excellent answer. Much obliged, Champion Ensom. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank?
And this is your in-universe explanation for having to go beat all the gym leaders again.
That's fine. I mean, since Gen 2, I think this is like one of the only in-story explanations for why you fight other gym leaders. I'm counting the second set of gym leaders in Gen 2. Not quite the same, but principle is similar. I imagine they'll have mustered their full strength. I dare say there might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before.
One would hope so.
You'll get to have all our battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system.
Oh right, that was a thing.
But there's a bunch of anime I've missed that I was just gonna binge.
Just like me.
Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. I'll do it, I'll help, let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come now, Penny. This is awesome, Ensom. Show this inspection thing whose boss is at La Premiere can join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff, so get the ball rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the league, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nemona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone.
Yes, next time.
Can't help but see that you missed someone there. Guess my role's so obvious it goes without saying, eh? Okay, Yamcha, calm it down. Okay, that was rude. He's not Yamcha. Where did Clavel go?
Off to take care of his own business, I guess. The minimap is still saying you're in Area 0, I think.
Oh boy.
I don't think it updates until you get outside the academy.
Oh. Hello.
That is the DLC person. Don't speak to her.
Okay, well, I'm just going to stand over here and we'll look up, and I would say that is the conclusion of the main game of Pokemon Scarlet. But we're not done yet. Come back next time, where we'll be doing the post-game, and then the week after that, we are off to Kitakami for the DLC. See you then.